ガオガオ食べちゃう Hello everyone! 久しぶり Hello Pumpkin, hello Starseed, hello Memento, hello Swantanimo! Did you have a good holiday? Depending on what you celebrate, did you have a good Halloween? Or Dios de los Muertos? Is that how I say it? The Day of the Dead? Either way, whether you celebrate or don't celebrate, I hope you had a good weekend! My Halloween, I dressed up as Angel Dust. I dressed up as Angel Dust from Hazbin Hotel. I had the Hot Topic costume. Chad, I gotta tell you, that costume was not worth maybe as much as I paid. Because there were like runs in it, and like the stuffed arms had like snags. Anyway, it was not, maybe not the best quality, but also it's a Halloween costume, so I guess it's not meant to last. But I dressed up as Angel Dust and nobody recognized me. I went to a new neighborhood to trick or treat, which maybe I shouldn't have, because I barely got any candy. Had I just stuck with my normal neighborhood, I would have gotten like twice as much candy. Oh well, I wanted to try something new. Now I know to not go to that neighborhood. I did meet some trick-or-treaters though. Very, very nice kids, I will say. They weren't like little jerks. And when I was at the door to give out candy at my house, there was like three little, I guess, I want to say middle schooler? Maybe? High school? I want to say middle school. Three middle school boys, and one of them was dressed up as Edward from Fullmetal Alchemist. One of them was Tanjiro from Kimetsu no Yaiba, or Demon Slayer, and the other one, I don't actually remember which character it was. It was a blue yukata? But anyway, I recognized the costumes, I recognized the series, and I was like, oh! Demon Slayer and Fullmetal Alchemist, right? And they were so happy. It was really cute. They were so happy that like a grown-up recognized their costume. They were so happy. And that was really, really cute. Is this what adults feel like when they see trick-or-treaters? But yeah, that was cute, that was cute. But the angel costume was maybe not the best made. People liked it, but they had no idea what I was. Which I guess is a good thing, because if people recognize me as Angel Dust, they'd probably be like, how old are you? You're either too young to watch Hazbin Hotel or too old to go trick-or-treating. Whoops! But luckily nobody, well, I don't know about luckily, but nobody recognized the costume. I got a little bit of candy, and, how are you, chat? I've been babbling for like 10 minutes. How are you, chat? How you doing? You had a good holiday, Starseed? Good, I'm glad. Let's see, other things that have been going on is I finished a commission. I've been working hard on it. I forgot to eat. I just ate before stream, so I finished off that commission, so my whole roster of commissions are open. That's good. I got some decent sleep last night, surprisingly, so that's good. I am a little under the weather, but that's okay. We're gonna be playing Subahibi today. We are not, obviously, we are not going to play all of Subahibi, given the subject matter. We are not going to be playing all of it. We are going to be playing a little bit of it, like what is covered in the trial version. We are absolutely not going to play all of Subahibi. I want to make that very clear. I am not looking to get bugged by YouTube. Nice head pat? Aw, thank you, pat. I will accept the head pat. Let me bring up the head pat. Bear with me. Where's the hand? Here it is. Yay! Here we are. Thank you for the head pat. Yeah, we're not gonna play all of Subahibi. We're gonna play a little bit of Subahibi. Sorry if you're disappointed. YouTube is not the platform to play Subahibi on. I've been packing like every day for the move. If it happens, I'm still skeptical. It may not happen. I'm still skeptical. I don't know whether to believe it or not, because I've been wanting to move forever. So I'm skeptical as to whether I'll actually move. But I've been packing every day. I have about 20 boxes packed right now. I still have to pack my figurines, my DVDs, my purses, my clothes, my Blu-rays, my eroge, my video games. Maybe that's it. Figures. Yeah, figures. I have to pack figures. And my PC equipment, it will be the last thing to be packed. Obviously, because I need my streaming equipment in order to stream. But yeah, I have 20 boxes packed, and I'm trying to do a little bit each day. But there's like so much, chat. So far, I've only packed 2 things. I packed all my books, and I packed all my stuffed animals. That's it. I haven't even packed my manga or my anime or eroge, so I have a lot to do. So much. I'm trying to be really fast with the packing because we want to move within 2 months before Christmas. Because nobody wants to spend Christmas in an empty house, do we? No. Isn't there a safe for work version of Subahibi? I kind of doubt it. Like, there might be a version on Steam. I don't actually know which version of Subahibi I have. Actually, let me check. I might have gotten it. I'm pretty sure I got it off Just. But let me check. I might have gotten it off Steam. Let me check real quick. Oh, let me see. My games. Wonderful everyday Subahibi. Where did I go? Oh, nope, I got it off Just USA. So it does have all the H scenes, thank God. And eroge without an H scene is a soulless and sad eroge. Hello, Pumpkin. Hi. I'm glad you could make it. I saw you earlier in the chat. So I am highly doubtful there's a safe for work version. There might be, but I don't have that version because why would I? How are you? I am okay. I'm in a little bit of pain today, but I actually slept pretty well, and I finished my commissions, so my commissions are open again. That's great, and I need to continue packing for the move because I'm supposed to be moving within 2 months before Christmas. We're supposed to be all moved in, so I'm gonna have to pack all of my things, and that is a tall order because it's just me. I don't have anyone to help me. But it's fine. I am excited to move. It's somewhere I want to move for once, and my room is a lot bigger. It's got like a cool little window seat for the puppy and the kitty to come up and snuggle with me. But it is a bigger room, so hopefully I should have space for more eroge. And that's super exciting. It's a bigger house in general. It's a bigger house. It's 3 stories tall. It's got a really fancy, like, basement. The basement is like an apartment, but I can't have that. My parents said I can't have that. It's too much for me. So I get one room. Will I be closer to my friends? I will, actually. I will. I have a friend who lives in the same city. She's like 20 minutes, a 20-minute drive from me. And we're really close to a major city. I can't say which. I'm not going to dox myself. But it's like a 20-minute drive into the heart of downtown of this city, and it is a very LGBT-friendly city, more women's rights and all that. I have cousins who live there. I have at least one friend who lives there, and her dog. So 2 friends, really. And there's like Japanese grocery stores and all sorts of cool stuff there, like Gothic-themed bars and all that kind of stuff. Let me put the hand away. It's starting to creep me out a little bit. So I only have one friend who lives there, but I do have a cousin, maybe more than one cousin who lives there. I will be closer to my hometown. Not that much closer. It's still like a 10-hour drive to my hometown from my new residence. But, at least it's kind of closer. It's in a different state than my hometown. Unfortunately, I can't move back to my hometown because it's just way too expensive. The cost of living is impossible. But I'm super excited about this new city. And they have like public transport, chat. As you know, I am in Midwest Hell, and there's like no public transport anywhere here. So they have like bus stops, they have a light rail, they have like a full range of transportation afforded to everybody as long as you can afford it. Like I said, they have the bus, they have the light rail. Well, the light rail is sort of a train, right? They have a train. So they have a wide variety of public transport. As you all know, I do not have my driver's license, but I do have my driver's permit. So I'm hoping to hopefully get the license soon. I have not been able to practice driving because we've been too busy packing, honestly. We've been too busy getting the house ready for sale. So I'm hoping we can sell it ASAP and then we can move in. I'm hoping. Trains are cool, yeah. I love trains. I love the light rail. I used to take the light rail to school and it was so fun. I mean, it's not so fun if it's like a... Okay, well, I don't want to like dox myself, but there was a public transport train that I took. And it was well known for being a very seedy kind of area. And that was kind of nerve-wracking. There was like murders on this public transport. So that was very nerve-wracking. Thank God not while I was there, but you just gotta be careful, I guess. You gotta be careful and carry mace and a taser and whatnot. Or one of those loli alarms that you pull and it emits a harsh kind of whistle. I have one of those, but I don't have mace. I don't have a taser. I don't like weapons, so I don't carry them on me. But yeah, I mean, there's bad pockets of every city, you know? I used to live in a very big city. My hometown was a very large city. So yeah, there was definitely pockets of crime and unfortunately poverty and things like that. But I am very excited for my new city. Unfortunately, it has all the bad things that a city has, but it also has all the good things a city has, which is transportation and walkability and fun decorations around the holidays. I love the city, Chad. I am not a country girl. I am not a suburbia girl. I am a city girl. I love the city. I love the city so much. I love the city, so I'm super, super stoked to be moving. We're not moving in the city, we're moving in the suburbs, but the suburb is only 20 minutes from the city, 20-minute drive. And, you know, we still get the 4 seasons. We still get, like, snow and fall colors, really beautiful fall colors. And spring and summer. And I don't know, I'm super, super excited for this move. If it does end up happening, please, I'm hoping so much that it's happening. I've been wanting to move for like ever. Since I moved where I am now, I've been wanting to move out. I hate it here. So I am super excited. The only downside is I need to find like a new therapist, which makes me sad because I like my therapist, and I would also need to get new health insurance because I have a hearing aid, chat. You know, I have 2 hearing aids. I'm not wearing them now, but I do have 2 hearing aids for my hearing loss, and then I also have injections for the Botox to help with the migraines. I get them every 3 months. So I need to make sure I have a health insurance that covers the injections for the migraines. Because otherwise, if I don't get those injections to help with the migraines, I'm going to be in so much pain, chat. Not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. I already get migraines way too much, but without the injections, I would get them even more. They'd be even more debilitating, even worse, debilitating. So I need to look into health insurance and adulting stuff like that. Boo! And there's also like a really great college in the city. It's a great university. I'm sure they probably have like a community college there, maybe lower cost. And I'm also looking into submitting my student application to places. Anyway, so lots of promising things. Lots of promising things. I'm very excited, as you can tell. I will at some point have to go on hiatus. If or when we move, I'll have to go on hiatus because I'm gonna have to, dismantle my setup, transport it, and then I'm gonna have to reset everything up. But that is also kind of exciting, and I'm sure you guys will be here when I get back, right? I don't know how long it'll take for me to set up. I don't think it would take me more than a day to set up my computer setup all over again, but cable management is gonna take a while, and unpacking everything when I moved here, where I am now, unpacking everything took me 3 months. So I am hoping this time, being wiser and smarter, I will know how to unpack quicker. Because I don't want to spend 3 months unpacking all of my stuff. You can't handle the city, huh? You don't like the city? I can understand. Like I said, there's definitely crime and stuff in pockets of the city. Not all. There are certainly good parts of the city. But there are certainly grimy parts of the city. Which is very sad, but it's part of any city. Any city will have that. I've never been to New York, but I'm sure New York has that too. Or what's another big city? Seattle. San Francisco, I don't know. Anyway, any American city will probably have the kind of unpleasant side to it. But I don't care, I am just so excited. I'm so excited to move. If it does happen, I'm trying not to get my hopes up. Well, for now, I just gotta focus on packing. What else was I going to say? So we are going to be playing Subahibi. I was supposed to play this before Halloween, but things happened. I had to help Mama Kuma on her work trip. And that was when we were actually looking at properties to move into in the city. Well, not the city, but on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, it was not that successful. So I had to delay Subahibi, but today we are going to be playing Subahibi, and then after this, for the rest of this week, we are going to be playing more games! Some cuddly, cozy more games! I was recently gifted a copy of Amahiro Chocolata, which I am super excited to play. It is a more game about cat-eared little Neko Mimi and Inu Mimi, Kemono Mimi girls, and it's really cute. Why am I'm gesturing at the camera as if you can see. I'm gesturing with my hands as if you can see. But obviously you can. One of these days I'll get hand tracking. One of these days. One day I'll get hand tracking. But we're gonna be playing Koito Senkyo to Chocoreto, and we're gonna be playing Amahiro Chocolata. And yeah, we're just gonna take it easy with some fluffy moe games. And we'll be playing Alitori again, because that's a good winter themed kind of eroge. If you have any other winter games you want to suggest, please let me know. I only know of a couple, like the Flowers Yuri series, Jisenjo no Mao, Alitori, Amazing Grace. A couple of them. I know a couple winter-themed eroge. Hello, Jitsu! Hi! Hi! It's been a while! How are you? I was just talking about my upcoming move. I'm so excited. I know I'm kind of like a broken record, but it's true. I'm so excited. I don't have any friends here, so I'm super excited to move somewhere else and hopefully make new friends. A new start! A new year! Yeah! So, yes, all good things. Nekopara is not winter-themed. I would say Nekopara is more of a spring-themed. Warm weather. Yeah, can't think of any off the top of my head. Okay, I just listed some. What was the other one? It's not an eroge, but it is a video game. Until Dawn? Didn't that get a remake on the PS5? Oh, I want to play it. I haven't played it yet. I know they have it on Steam. At some point, I want to get it off of Steam, but it's way too expensive right now. It's like $60. It's way too expensive right now. And then I also want to play, it's not an eroge, but it's, what is it called? The Mpreg game, but you play as an Amazon delivery boy, Norman Reedus, Mads Mikkelsen, something Mpreg, something, there's like a little fetus in a jar. Help me. Death Stranding, that's it, Death Stranding got a sequel. I want to play that too. I don't think it's on Steam. I think it's only for the PS5. But anyway, at some point, I would like to do a writing a letter to Santa Kuma stream. I would like to do that. I don't know when to put it in. Like, kind of want to do it in November, but maybe that's too early. Maybe I should do it in December, but December might be too late. I don't know. You want to play Death Stranding? I sure do. It's got men getting pregnant, so of course I want to play it. Which is really funny because I hate pregnancy. I hate any form of pregnancy in like fiction. I don't like it. It squeaks me out. It's like a phobia. It's like a real phobia of mine. I can't deal with it. I only like themes of pregnancy if it's purely mpreg and if it's purely body horror and it can't actually result in like a child. I know it's really weird and it's really specific, but that's how I feel. I do want to play Death Stranding. I have not played the first one yet. I want to. Do you like Silent Hill? I have never played Silent Hill. I have never played a single version of Silent Hill. I know of it. I know of like Pyramid Head. I know of Resident Evil, but that's different from Silent Hill. I saw a little bit of the newest one, Silent Hill F, and I really liked it for the amazing high quality AAA graphics, and I like the female protagonist. I like that it takes place in Japan, traditional Japan. I like the cool fox guy, the kitsune mask guy. He was cool. I heard that it's like a lot like an Otome game. So from what I saw from Silent Hill F, I really want to play it. I think it's on my wish list. I'm pretty sure it's on my wish list. I'm pretty sure it's on Steam and on Throne. It's on my wish list. I do want to play it. I'm just waiting for the price to go down to something like $30. I can't afford anything more than that. You should play the first Death Stranding. I will. I want to play the first one and I want to play the second one. I want to play both of them. If Mads Mikkelsen is not in the second one, then my interest is kind of dropped. But I did see a trailer for it and it looked really good. So, yeah, I find it always kind of mind-blowing when the not computer graphics, but like when the video game graphics are so expressive and so high quality nowadays. It really blows my mind. As someone who plays pretty much exclusively 2D illustrated visual novels, the current state of not visual novel, but video game graphics is really, really impressive, really amazing to me. So I occasionally like to play normal, quote-unquote, normie video games that are not visual novels, but mostly visual novels. Let me get a little sip of water. Bear with me. And one other thing I forgot to mention. And if we move before Christmas, that means I will get to celebrate my birthday with my friends. Oh my god! for the first time in like 5 years. I am so psyched. So I hope that the move will go well, because I would really, really like to celebrate my birthday with a friend and not by myself. I mean, obviously there's with you guys, with the stream, but that's not quite the same as spending time with somebody in person, you know? Alright, so I babbled on long enough. Why don't I get the game started? Let me find it. 素晴らしい響き。素晴らしき日々。There we go. Sorry, I just spent so much time babbling. I'm excited about the move, chat. Can you tell? I'm very excited. Frontwing. Wait, I didn't know Frontwing did this game. I thought Makura did this game. All characters are 18, etc., etc. Disturbing images, awesome. Do not mimic any of the criminal behavior, yeah. Okay, wonderful every day. No sound. Oh, we have our pockets full. Phantasms of our brains. Dream fancies blown into soap bubbles. Come, take it. And change. Feigned love words into true. I breathed my sighs and moans haphazard-wise. Call all these wandering lovebirds home to nest. Come take it. You'll see that I was in these lettered lines. Eloquent all the more the less sincere. I love this BGM. Take it and make an end. Edmund Rostand Cyrano de Bergerac. I've seen Cyrano. I've seen the movie Cyrano. Anyway. How is the volume? Let me know if it is too soft or too loud. On Friday afternoon. Also, I'm gonna say right now, trigger warning, chat. Trigger warning for themes of suicide and violence. Do not play this if you are sensitive to that kind of thing. They're the final hours of the week, and because of that, the busiest. I was on a rooftop that overlooked a station crowded with people. Seeing all those people caught within the city's turmoil made the location seem so serene. Anyone loafing around in such a spot at this time of day was either cutting class, a NEET, or me.
やっぱりいい女にはタバコと屋上とそしてひらひら服だわね。
I love how we have the original aspect ratio. I mean, it's larger, but it's the same, not widescreen aspect ratio, which is very nostalgic. This brand of cigarettes isn't very popular, but I prefer the kind no one else smokes. Oh, this BGM! So nostalgic! Aww. This game is the perfect volume? Okay, good. There is some Yuri in the first chapter, I've heard. I've only played the trial version, I've not played the full game. Played the trial version in Japanese. A Friday sky. The sky didn't care that it was the weekend. It hadn't changed one bit. Oh, this BGM. Let's just appreciate it. Though I suppose that's to be expected. It would be a problem if the sky changed every week. A crisis suddenly hitting us after every weekend. Huh. What kind of anime or manga would that be from? The classic CG! Yeah! Yes! A very ordinary weekend. Underneath the sky. It was, in a way, inevitable that we'd meet. I love her, like, hot topic, gothic Lolita kind of aesthetic. It was, in a way, inevitable that we pass each other by. He and I met here, and we passed each other by. Even at the very beginning, and even in the future, he and I would never walk the same path. It was inevitable that we wouldn't. Underneath a Friday sky. The weekend wouldn't be the end of the world. It would be a very ordinary weekend. He was there. I love this artist. I do not remember the artist name, but I know they do Makura games, Kettle Q games. They also did Supreme Candy and a handful of others. When I turned around, I saw an unfamiliar face. No, upon closer inspection, it was a face I recognized. We were both in the same class at school. He sat 3 seats diagonally ahead of me. His name was... I love how she is voiced. If I remember right, it was not fully voiced, right? And I believe it later got a full voice version, and then it got like a remastered version. And I think like the 10th anniversary version is coming out soon, or it's already come out.
なんで君にそんなこと言われなきゃいかんのよ。
いや、そういう意味じゃなくて。
私がどこにいようが関係ない。
そうだけど、でも。
でも意外だ。
何？
私のイメージだと、君は異性に声なんてかけられないような人間だと思ってた。
I just love this BGM so much.
それは。
ごめん、前言撤回。私のイメージだと、人間に声なんてかけられないような人だと思ってた。性別なんて関係なく。
そんなこと。
そんなこと？
ないとは言わないけど。
Who voices Takuji? He sounds so pathetic. It's so cute. The protagonist is a girl, yes. For this chapter at least, it's a girl.
それにしても、君はよく私に声をかけられた。
I do believe for this chapter that there is Yuri.
だって。
だって
だんまりですか。あ、そうだ間宮くん。
はい。
ネバーノーズベストとか吸う？
いや、タバコは。
そう。タバコは吸わないんだ。
Yeah, she has a cool voice, and I love how pathetic he sounds. He's just like a kicked puppy dog. He's so cute.
でも、わかる。わかるぜ。君が私に声をかけたの。
わかるぜ。男っぽいよね。あの喋り方。
私ってさ、いつからここにいたんだろう。いつから私だったんだろう。
Way to get philosophical on the roof.
なんてね。
みなかみさんはいつからここにいたの？
なら、間宮くんはいつからそこにいたの？
僕はずっと前からいたよ。
そう。私も結構前からいたけど気がつかなかった。
僕存在感ないから。
それはあるね。影薄すぎだわ。
わあ、brutal。
何を見てたの？
ひどい言い方。
別に空見てた。
そうなんだ。
神様がね。あ、ごめん。なんでもないや。
神？
まあ、いいじゃん。
Why did I suddenly utter the word God? Not like a God exists in this world. I wonder why. When I looked up at the blue sky, that word just came out. God, huh? That's something unrelated to me, of course.
あ、なんだよ。いないんだ。本当に存在感がない人なんだな。
Before I knew it, Mamiya Takafuji had already vanished. Which left me all alone, looking out from under the sky, looking at this world. Down the rabbit hole. July 12th.
Yuki!
What is that? Is that supposed to be Wendy's? Karaoke. Let's see. E-house. Tokui. What did that say? Fish. Net. I can't read it. It's too far. I do like the cool backgrounds, how detailed it is.
あ、若月姉妹の小さい方。
I love this art style so much!
小さい方って何？身長？私、そんな小さくないよ。まったく。
Yeah, she looks quite tall, but I think that's just the art style. Wakatsuki Tsukasa, my neighbor and childhood friend. We're close in age, and her house is next to mine.
奇遇だね。杉の宮で会うなんて。あ、そうか。バイトか何かだっけ。そうだね。そんな設定もあったかもしれませんな。何言ってるの。ユキ、バイトに設定も何もないでしょうが。あなたは。
We have the older sister!
で、その言い方だと、ユキはバイトまでサボりなわけ？誰かな？誰かなじゃないでしょ。なんで私覚えてないのよ。え？私のこと覚えてて当然ですわみたいなお姫様特性はいかがなものでしょうか。時代錯誤では。お姫様特性とか関係ない。なんで司は覚えてるのに私は覚えてないとかあるのよ。あるかもしれませんよ。ダメだよユキ。私たちはお隣さんで幼稚園からずっと一緒だから。
I love this
姉
exposition.
ちゃんのこと忘れるわけないじゃん。
Younger sister, older sister, tsundere, dere.
そうですか。もうそんなになりますか。
I love this manto, this little cape they have.
それでユキ、バイトは？残念ながらバイトは大人の事情で休業です。大人の事情で休業ってんなわけないでしょ。ああ、もう司、これ以上話すとバカが映るから行くわよ。そんなバカが映るとかお姉ちゃん。
I love this ahoge. She has two of them. I love this kind of very peak early 2000s look.
なるほどね。確かに司のバカさが映る。司のことを悪く言うと殴るわよ。お姉ちゃん。もう殴られています。バレエに先手ありよ。バレエ関係ないし、つうかあんたそんなもん習ってないでしょ。ってそんなことまで知ってて名前は覚えてないわけなの？
I'm beginning to get worried she has like memory issues.
そんで若月姉妹どもは何をやってるの？どうもって何よ。私たちは部活の帰り、あなたとは違うの。じゃあね。母も相変わらずツンツンしてるね。
Well, yeah, you pretended you didn't know her.
名前わかってるくせにそうやって意地悪。いやさ、私ってツンデレだからさ。
Not tsundere. You're more of a itazura shou yo. Kwakuma. She's more of a devilish teasing type.
人に意地悪する口実がツンデレとは言わないんだよ。そうなん？うん、よくわからないけど、多分そうだよ。でも鏡はいつでも怒ってるね。そんなことないよ。お姉ちゃんは優しいよ。
Is there twincest? I really hope there's twincest.
え？いつも怒ってるじゃん。違うよ。ユキが怒らせてるんだって。
What? How? That's hardly my fault. Really?
私を怒らせるようなことなんて言ってないぞ。ユキ、それ本当なら無邪気な邪気って言葉覚えた方がいいかな。知ってるよ。司のことでしょ。自虐だな。ユキ
Stop!
あのね、司。
Ow!
私の足潰れちゃうよ。
Oh,
踏みつけたら。
so she's the type to hide her anger.
あ、ごめん。気がつかなかったよ。
You clearly realized. Didn't notice my ass. They're definitely sisters, even if their personalities are polar opposites.
なんかひどいこと考えてない？ユキ。
覚えてないよ。
そんなことないよ。でもね、ユキ。お姉ちゃんにとってユキはずっと目標だったんだよ。
Maybe not the best role model. Cutting class, smoking.
目標？だからもう少しユキもお姉ちゃんに優しくしてあげるといいと思うけどな。優しくね。
I knew full well what Tsukasa was trying to say, but honestly...
ほら、司、もう帰るわよ。わかったよ。じゃあ、ユキ。
Bye. Tsukasa ran after Kogami, trying to catch up to her. The sight of Tsukasa chasing after someone like that, for some reason I felt nostalgic. Why is that?
昔からああやって司は鏡を追いかけてたからだろうな。さてと。
Sorry, Chad, it looks like I skipped something. To be honest, I couldn't remember that ever happening, and yet it felt so nostalgic.
今日は杉宮組んだりまで来て、
Nice.
お気に入りのバンドの新譜を買いに来たんだよな。
Nice! When was the last time you bought a CD, chat? Like a real CD, not a vinyl, not a cassette, a CD. The last one I bought was Ado's album. I got it from Hot Topic. And then I have the Season 2 Has Been soundtrack pre-ordered, but I don't have it yet. I made my way toward the residential district, leaving behind the hustle and bustle of my station square. What we call specialty stores are generally located in places outside the main shopping district. I made the trip to Suganomiya just to visit one of those specialty stores that sell CDs. However...
あれ？なんか道間違えたっけ？
you're in front of a bunch of apartments? Mansion down there. I'm not sure what happened, but somehow I ended up walking through a place I wasn't familiar with. Huh? I thought I knew the way pretty well.
CD やってこっちだったよな。なんか知らない場所だぞ。
Maybe I went down the wrong alley?
なんだ？
What? I think I heard a scream just now. Is that what I heard? All of a sudden, something fell on my head from above. Felt something like gravel in my hair when I reached up and touched it.
砂利？上から？
I looked up and saw something on the roof of the apartment complex.
人影？
What is that? What are they doing up there?
人が揉み合ってる。 つうかあれフェンス乗り越えてないか？
They were about to fall. They were on the wrong side of the fence, struggling and fighting on the precipice.
なんだそれ。
I had no idea what was going on. The setting sun obscured their features, but I thought I saw my school's uniform. Wah! I ran inside the apartment building. I had no idea what they were doing, but I had to stop them. I smashed the button, but there was no sign of the elevator.
何やってるのもう。
Were there stairs outside? I hurried back out. And what I saw was hard to believe. One of the silhouettes that had been struggling on the roof now danced through the air. Falling. Someone was falling from the rooftop. My mind was completely blank as I ran. Wait, what exactly was I trying to do? Am I going to catch them? No! Never ever try and catch somebody if you're way down below, several floors below. You're just gonna get smashed. You're gonna get hurt. Catch a person falling from so high? No, that's definitely impossible. But I'm pretty strong. No, you're not! You can't! You can't fight against gravity. That has nothing to do with it. I definitely die too if I tried to catch them. Cold logic stopped every one of my rationalizations in its tracks. Why am I analyzing this so much anyway? Actually, for some reason, it felt like that the person who I thought was plummeting to their death was actually falling rather slowly. It was probably from the rush of adrenaline that people get in life or death situations. There a light at the end of the tunnel? It sounded like something had been crushed. A sound louder than a tornado had just ripped the roof off of someone's house, reverberated through the air. I heard a sound so loud that it convinced me that the concrete under my feet surely must have cracked in two. Or so I thought. It sounds kind of scary. Yeah! It does sound scary. It does. Oh. No, I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. What? Boink? Oh? Something crashed into my head with a boing. After, it slid off and fell gently to the ground. Oh? What just happened? What happened to the people fighting? What's with the boing? I picked up the fallen object. What? How do you mistake a stuffed animal for a person? What's with this guy? Don't look at me like that. You're just a doll. Is it doing the tsundere routine? It's not like I was looking for you. I was just passing through, that's all. あなたのためにわけじゃないよ. This is intense. Yeah, but I guess it was just a stuffed animal? That sort of thing? If so, this would be my response. Hello, Kuroe! Yahoo! Ohayo! Kuroe-san! Genki? Yeah! Kyusa? Ambulance? I don't know what the Japanese word for ambulance is. Hold on, I need to look it up. I'm pretty sure I vaguely know it, but I need to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Kyusha だろう。救急車だよね。うわー、これは危ないんだよ。危ない事件。うわー、自殺かな。If so, this would be my response.
こっちはあんたのために死ぬ気で走ったんだ。少しは感謝しろ。
I love the voice acting. Full voice acting? Amazing. These voice actresses, amazing. I looked back up and... boing. Even though it didn't hurt, I couldn't help screaming with something in my face.
今度は何?
I picked up the thing that fell on my face.
感じ悪いな。
Yeah, how did you hallucinate people fighting on the roof? I rushed over here to save them, prepared to die. うわー、ダメだよ、クロエさん。なんで体が痛いよ。なんで？怪我？風邪？熱？どうしたの？早く元気になってよ、クロエさん。ゆっくり休んでね。無理しないでね。Yet these dolls just looked at me blankly, like they were saying, I just felt like falling. You got a problem with that? 落ちた。
なんだこれ。なんでぬいぐるみが空から落ちてくるんだ？
落ちた。 There aren't many reasons for it to start raining stuffed dolls. Maybe some girl with a levitation stone? No, if it was Lumchan, well, nowadays it'd be more like Honey Honey. No, that's pretty old too. Nowadays it would be that sort of Otto series, right? No, that'll be outdated soon too. Then how should I describe it?
いや、これは論点がずれとるな。
I looked up again.
あれだ。
There was a black silhouette moving around on the edge of the building's roof.
何をやってるんだろう。
And the black silhouette looked down from the roof. It noticed me and flinched in surprise.
いたずらなのかな、これって。
For the time being, I held the stuffed dolls over my head as if to say, "You drop these!" The silhouette kept staring down at me. Then the figure appeared to take a step forward. No! Without thinking, For some reason, I yelled and waved her back. My yelling stopped, and an awkward silence reigned. It was as if the world stood still for a moment. The silhouette slipped out of sight back onto the rooftop.
自殺じゃなかったのか。
やばいよ。I was a little shocked. For a second, I really thought that someone jumped off the building. Man, what a pain in the ass. I went up the stairs to give her the stuffed dolls back. I also wanted to give her an earful while I was at it. I don't blame you. Beautiful, beautiful backgrounds. Framed by the evening sunlight, her silhouette was truly beautiful. Her long hair slowly swayed in the gentle breeze, blowing over the rooftop. She looked as if she had lost any connection to her earthly plane.
ごめんなさい。
I was going to complain, but the first thing out of her mouth was an apology. She killed my momentum from the get-go. I was really gonna let her have it, too.
いや、謝るぐらいならこんないたずらなんか。いたずら？
Seemed like she disagreed with my choice of words.
あれ？いたずらでやったことじゃないの？はい。でも、巻き込んでしまったみたいですね。巻き込んだ？水上ゆきさんですよね。
Well, she knows me.
あ、うん。やっぱり北高の生徒なんだ。
That was definitely the Kita High uniform she was wearing.
あなたは？高島ザクロです。水上さんの隣のクラスの。
Every single BGM is so nostalgic I'm going to cry. 泣いちゃうよ、この懐かしい BGM。この曲。
隣のクラス？
Come to think of it, there might have been a girl like that. As a general rule, I don't even remember the names of the girls in my own class, let alone the class next to mine.
覚えてないんですか？
ごめんね。
あはは、申し訳ない。まあ、そうなんでしょうね。なんとなくそれが分かった。あ、いいえ、ごめんなさい。ぬいぐるみが落ちて、水上さんとぶつかったときに。
Why are you throwing your stuffed animals off the roof? Sorry. So to summarize, as soon as the stuffed doll crashed into me, this girl realized that I didn't actually know her. Or something like that. Uh-huh. I don't understand anything! Zenzen wakanai! What's up with her? And is she the so-called mysterious girl type?
ごめんなさい。なんか混乱させてしまったみたいですね。
Got that right. For a moment, I just held out the two dolls I picked up.
ジュリー、それなかったんですね。ジュリー？受け取ってもらえるって思ったんですけど、どうやら無理だったみたいです。しかも、水上さんまで巻き込んで、ひどい話です。
No, to tell you the truth, the outcome was fine. Your explanation on the other end was horrible, if you want my honest impression.
何これ？いたずらじゃないんだったら、何かのまじない？
She was talking about things like acceptance, so maybe it was a fairy tale or something. Maybe there was a story that if you drop a stuffed doll off a building in the evening, your wish would be granted?
まじないそうですね。その通りです。そうなんだ。恋のおまじないみたいな感じかな。
For some reason, her face reddened. Why did she blush? 照れちゃって。
水上さんはどうしてあの時手を広げたんですか？
Why were you at the edge of the building is the better question. We thought we were gonna jump and we had to stop you.
え？私が屋上から下を覗いていた時広げてましたよね。あ、いやそれは別にぬいぐるみ探してるのかなとは思ったのと、あとさ、なんだか飛び降りそうな気がして少し怖かったからさ。飛び降りる？いや、まあなんて言うのかね、たまたまなんだけど、高島さんのシルエット風に吹かれたらそのまま飛ばされちゃいそうなくらい危うく見えたから。だから落ちてきちゃダメだって、こっちに来ちゃダメだぞって手を広げたんですか？
Yeah, that makes sense.
まあそうかな。もう本能的にね。本能ですか？うん？
She's a little bit of a strange one, isn't she?
ごめんなさい。なんだか私、肺から空気が。肺から空気ね。まあ一般的に笑ってるって言うけどね。そうですね。私、なんだかとっても笑えてしまって。
What do we think, Chad?
ごめんなさい。
みんなどう思う？このザクロちゃんは本当に、自殺そうな子かな？それとも死にたくない子かな？ I think she was actually gonna jump. I think she was gonna do it, but Yuki was there. She didn't want to do it with somebody nearby. There were tears coming out of the corners of her eyes, as if she thought it was funny that someone would instinctively try to save her. That's actually sad.
そうだ。
Who voices Zakuro? She sounds familiar.
どうしたの？あ、いいえ。少しメールを。メール？はい。記念メールです。
That's not foreboding at all.
記念メール。誰に出すの？そうですね。
Ah!
なんだか158人のメールアドレス
Oh
がある
God.
ので、その全てに送ります。
Are you writing a farewell note? I don't think that she was on the roof just for fun, chat.
どんな？
お別れ。手紙だよね。
あ、いいえ。
あ
これは見てはダメですよ。
いや、何してるの？
聞いちゃいますから。
いや、何してるの？いや、何してるの？何してるの？自殺しないで。死なないで。
引く？
please don't die.
あ、ちょっとですね。私、最初で最後のいたずらをしてやろう。
いや、何これ？最初と最後って何これ？最初と最後？これは死にそうな人言う方なんだけど。That sounds like something somebody who was gonna die would say. What? What do you mean first and last?
最初で最後。
This is very foreboding.
はい。最初で最後です。
いや。No, this is not funny at all. No. ザクロちゃん、お願いだから。お願いだから死なないで。
こういういたずらがあっても
Ugh.
いいかな。
Why? Why would you drop your precious stuffed animals? Yuki, come on, use your brain. Something is not right here. Kongairo. Sakura smiled. Looked kind of scary when she said that. Mochiron kowai yo. She looked a bit ghastly. She reminded me of a witch-lang curse.
2012年
Oh God! What are you doing? Are you like...
22時44分。そうか。そんな時間なのか。
Are you trying to mark your time of death? I think she was trying to, you know, well, check out early. You know, I think she was trying to jump off that building, which is not good. With suicidal intent, please don't, please don't, please don't.
こっちだとまだ夕日なのに。
2012. This was 13 years ago. What was that?
And if you are not good directly see at it, I put you through into looking glass house. How would you like that? Now, if you only attend kitty and not talk so much, I'll tell you all my ideas about looking glass house.
Tell you all my ideas of a looking glass house? I saw that! That was a hospital! That was a hospital room! That was a hospital room! I saw it! Let me save. I heard the sound of the door leading up from building A as it opened. When I looked over, I saw a girl walking towards me. It was the girl I met. Oh, thank God she's still alive. Takashima Zakuro-san, wasn't it?
こんにちは。
Thank God you are alive.
あ、どうも。お隣にお邪魔してもよろしいでしょう
Girl,
か。
I don't know how to tell you this, but I have a very bad premonition.
別にどうぞ。
I have a very bad premonition about her chat. Not like it was my rooftop. She really didn't need to ask permission. Granted, it would have been a little weird if she just sat down beside me without saying anything.
それでは失礼します。
Does Zakuro-chan have a scene I need to know? Takashima-san smoothed her skirt with one hand as she slowly sat down next to me.
よくこんな場所知ってるね。どういうことでしょうか。いやね。この場所ってみんな気がつかないんだよね。だからいつも私一人だったんで。それはですね。教室の窓から空を見ていたら、青空の中に水上さんが見えましたので。
It is not random English. It is artsy English with intent.
見えたので、ご商売に預かろうかと。
I love the sketchy art style.
ご商売？何それ？私何も食ってないけど。空のですよ。こんないい天気の日に独り占めは良くないと思います。空の？はい。空の分け前と申しましょうか。申しましょうか。というか、そんなもんないでしょう。空は誰のものでもないしさ。空は誰のものでもないですか？そんな不思議そうに言われても困るけど。でもこんなもん誰かのものであるわけないし、まあ領空侵犯とかの話なら別かもしれないけど。そうですね。水上さんがそう言うならそうなのかもしれません。いや、私の発言とかあんま関係ないし。それより水上さんは何か読まれていたみたいですけど。
Takashima-san looked at the book I was holding. Please tell me it's Alice in Wonderland. Please tell me.
こんなんだけど。
Alice through the Looking Glass? Please tell me. I showed her the front cover.
その表紙はシラノ・ド・ベルジュラックですか。それ
Cyrano!
なら仕方ありませんね。
That's what the quote was from the beginning of the chapter.
え、仕方ないって何が？
Cyrano is, in case you don't know, it is a story about a man who is very, very ugly, grotesque. He falls in love with this woman, but he's too prideful to ever say his feelings. So as a result, he has somebody handsome, basically read Cyrano's writing and, like, take credit for Cyrano's writing, his feelings, and she falls in love with the handsome guy. But in reality, it is Cyrano's thoughts, and it is a tragedy. In the end, he is never able to express his feelings of love for this woman, and this woman is deceived.
せっかくこんな素敵な空なのに、どうして本などお読みなのか。
It's a good story. It's a good story.
シラノでしたらうなずけます。
Takashima-san looked up at the sky. Her lips moved only faintly as she spoke.
僕たちはただ名ばかりでシャボン玉のように膨らんでしまった。そんな空想の恋人に恋焦がれている。さあ君、取りたまえ、この空想を。そして僕は恋の嘆きとか書き散らかしたけど、さまよう鳥の止まるのを君は見ることができる人なんだ。
I accidentally skipped one of this, so I want to hear this again.
さあ君、取りたまえ、この空想を。そして本物に変えるのは君だ。さあ取りたまえ。実はないだけ雄弁だと君にもわかる日が来るから。
Is this Cyrano? It sounds like Cyrano's confession.
さあ取りたまえ。
That was a passage from the book I was reading. Cyrano de Bergerac. The real Cyrano de Bergerac was a Frenchman. He was said to be a master fencer, a writer, a philosopher, and a scientist. What I was reading was the play that Edmond Rostand wrote based on the real Cyrano's life, Cyrano de Bergerac. Please don't make me say it. I keep mispronouncing it. But I never imagined that someone at the school would be able to recite Cyrano from memory.
彼は月世界をいつも夢見ていましたよね。
She spoke of him as if she were a close friend.
その戯曲では彼は最後に月世界へと旅立ちましたが、どうして月世界での暮らしのことは書いてないのでしょうね。
Are we talking about the same story, Cyrano? Cyrano, the doomed romance? Are we talking about the same Cyrano?
月世界は彼にとって素晴らしい世界
Wait, I need to look Cyrano. Okay, so there's... Hold on a sec. I am looking at Wikipedia here. So there's a play. Does this have anything to do with the film? Yes, it does. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is the same. It's the same play that I was thinking of. It's the same one. Although I don't remember anything about, a lunar world. But it's the same one. It's the same play that I'm thinking of. But I saw a film version of it in 2021. Alright. Enough backstory.
さあ、私はシラノじゃないからわからないな。
This was probably from the 5th or 6th act. I too shall reach the moon, tonight alone with no projectile's aid. I tell you it is there that they send me for my Oh, you mean when he died? Spoilers, he died! She was quoting the last scene in Cyrano de Bergerac.
なんだったら、これ、読んでみたら？
I held out a book to her.
あれ？これって、作者がシラノ・ド・ベルジュアック。実在していた方のシラノが書いた月の旅行の話が入ってるよ。書いてたんだ。本当に。
In the play, he was never shown to write any stories, but in reality, Cyrano wrote some of the first sci-fi novels. You can find these today in the books The Other World, the States and Empires of the Moon, and the States and Empires of the Sun. In that sense, it was pretty cool that Rostand wrote about Cyrano taking a trip to the moon at the end of the play.
ありがとうございます。また本を貸してくださるなんて。
In the adaptation I saw, I don't remember any trip to the moon. I remember him dying.
え？また？あ、いいえ。
Huh?
なんでもありません。
Huh? Hold on. Hey, hold on. Is there like some time loop? Time warp, time... I don't know. Distortion going on here? This is the first time we've lent her a book.
もう授業終わったんだ。それではこれで失礼いたします。じゃあ。
She stood up, gave a polite bow, and left. She said I'd lent her another one. Why would she say another one when this was the first time I'd lent her a book?
あの娘はよくわからんな。
Maybe she really was the so-called mysterious girl type. Apparently, I was none too good at dealing with them. As soon as she left, 2 other students came up onto the rooftop.
およ？あれは若月姉妹？
I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we are back. Let's continue playing a little bit and then we'll wrap it up for the day.
誰よあれあれあれは高島さん。なんか空が綺麗だからって屋上に来たみたい。へえ、空が綺麗だったからね。うん、なんかさ、この前も夕方のマンションの屋上にいたから空が好きなのかもね。へえ、幼馴染である私の名前は忘れることはあっても彼女のことはよーく覚えてるのね。
Jealous!
お姉ちゃんそう言わずに。でもユキがちゃんと人のこと覚えてるなんて珍しい。
Thanks! It was the trauma of thinking she was going to jump off the building.
それを言うなら二人が屋上に来るのも珍しいじゃん。どうかしたん？お姉ちゃんがユキに用事があって私はその付き添いって感じかな。ほう、鏡が私に用ね。で、わざわざここまで来てくれた。
Look at the blush!
で、何の用でしょ？
Look at that blush! Thank you for welcoming me back!
ユキ？はい。何？そのじとめは。いや、ちと警戒をばね。ほう、警戒ね。なぜ私は登場早々あんたに警戒されなきゃならないのかしらね。
These two, I will say the character design for Kagami and for Tsukasa, the two of them, remind me a lot of Kyo and Ryo from Clannad. I don't know if that was intentional.
だって鏡が用事って大体私にとっては不用事なんだもん。
Oh, thank you for welcoming me back, Starseen. The little crying face, I love it.
あ、そう。わかったわ。帰るわよ、つかさ。
Aww.
お姉ちゃん。ユキ。はい。謝りなさい。今のはユキが全面的に悪いよ。なんで？なんでも。はい。ごめんなさい。私じゃなくてお姉ちゃんにだよ。でも鏡が用事があるっていう時ってだいたい私が怒られる時なんだもん。そりゃあんたが怒られるようなことばかりするからでしょ。
Oh my god, she's yelling from off screen. I love it.
うわ、聞こえてた。そんな遠くなのに？なんで二人はそうなのかな。そいつが賛成だからよ。
You say that, but we're childhood friends. We're the Hosa Nanachimi. We got that bond.
鏡がそうやってすぐ怒るからだよ。ああ、もう二人とも喧嘩とかダメ。禁止。もう。
Tsukasa dragged Kagami back.
はい。まずユキがお姉ちゃんに謝る。
ごめんなさい。
え、じゃない。はい、謝る。でもなんで？ユキ。
Oh, she's mad!
はい。ごめん。もっとちゃんと心を込めてだよ。
ごめんなさい。僕が悪い。Man, Tsukasa sure could be scary. She's usually so calm and polite. I wonder why she flips her switch like this sometimes.
あ、うん。鏡、ごめんなさい。いきなり警戒とかして。そんなのじゃ。
Look at that little blush! Look at that little blush! Oh my god, please, ow, please tell me there's twin cest.
お姉ちゃん
I think I have like a splinter or something because it hurts. I'll look at it after stream.
はい。許す。
Forgive her!
ユキはちゃんと謝ったんだからダメだよ。お姉ちゃんも謝らないと。なんで私が
To be nice!
お姉ちゃん
She's so mad, I love it! 許す。
許す。
I love it! She even said it the same way!
そんな許し方ないでしょ。ちゃんとだよ。あ、うん。こっちこそすぐ怒ってごめん。
Good, good, good. Everybody's getting along now. Good, good, good.
ごめん。こっちこそ
イエーイ！仲直り仲直り。
仲直りも何も、私は喧嘩なんかしてないわよ。
へえ、本当に喧嘩したの？
もうお姉ちゃんは。でも
Come on, just communicate.
ごめん、ユキにそんないつも怒ってたつもりはなかったけど、そんな怒ってたのかな。
Yeah.
いや、そこまでは。少し反省する。
That's so cute. That is such a cute face. What happened to Kagami? She was pretty angry about something or other, but for some reason she was pretty honest today, though she still seemed angry.
んで、何の用かな。別にあんたに用なんかないわ。気分転換に屋上に来ただけ、それだけなんだから。
Tsundere boy.
もうお姉ちゃん。あ、ごめん。用事がある。そうなんだ。用事って？
Can't believe it took us this long just to figure out what she wants from us.
改まって聞かれると言い出しにくいことだってある。
Just tell me.
はあ、じゃない。なんであんたはそうやって落ち着いていられるのよ。
Oh my god.
いつも
Do not fight again.
私は鏡がどうしていつも会うたびに怒っていられるのかが不思議なんだけど。また怒ってた？
Yeah.
まあわりかし。
It's hard to unlearn the tsundere behavior pattern.
わかった。
何がわかった？
やっぱりあんたが悪い。なぜに？そうやってあんたはひょうひょうと人をおちょくった態度取るから私が怒るんでしょ。私にとってはあんたの存在が理不尽極まりないわ。ひどい批判だ。批判空間だ。と言いますか、もしかしてそれ言うためにここまで来たとかですか？そうよ、それが目的よ。さあ帰るわよ、つかさ。なわけないでしょ。いったー。お姉ちゃん。
Come on, you two. Kiss and make out. I mean, kiss and make up.
はい。できるって言ってたよね。はい。言ってました。できてない。できてません。ダメ。はい。
Oh, what's this now? Why is Tsukasa acting like the older sister? Wouldn't that be a reversal of the usual roles? Is it that kind of day?
鏡はダメだ。だと痛いです。もうユキもダメ。私もダメ出しですか？当たり前です。もう本当に2人は何がやりたいの？特にお姉ちゃん。できないのなら最初からできないって言う。
I still need to know what is this about. I still have no idea what this is about.
できるわよ、それくらい。司は私が信じられないの？いや、私だって信じたいけど。お姉ちゃん本当にできるの？できるわよ。お姉ちゃんが最後までやるって言ったんだよ。今さら怖くなったの？
What is this about?
怖くなんてないわよ。
Love confession, kokoku. Come on. What is it? What is it?
私屋上の外で待ってる
The suspense is killing me.
じゃあね、ユキ。
Oh no, we have to kiss. We have no choice. I guess somehow, for some reason, it's really important. Tsukasa waved and went back inside.
司行っちゃったけど、いいの？司。
Oh, she has a bashful side. Wait, why was Kokami all nervous? Kokami wasn't saying a word. She was just staring at me. Just staring at me. Very intently.
何？仕方ないわよ。
What?
一人で平気って言ったのは
What?
私なんだから。
What?
まあいいわ。
I see the little blush.
あのね、
Oh,
ユキ。
she got close to us. She's screaming at us now.
はい。
Kagami was still glaring at me. Is she angry or something? She must be angry. I mean, her face just got all red. Harold. They're lesbians, Harold. I'd never seen this kind of expression before. What? Why? I had no idea why, but something was up with her today. Kiss. And Tsukasa was acting a bit strange too. Oh my god, they want me to join their twin set situation. Actually, she had her hand behind her back the whole time. Is she holding something? She was awkwardly hiding something behind her back. What is she holding? Wait, why did Tsukasa leave?
私だって信じたいけど、お姉ちゃん本当にできるの？
I have a theory. She's gonna give us the stuffed animal that fell from the roof. Like, I feel like we must have gone back in time or something. And the stuffed animal is the one that Zakuro throws from the roof. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
できるわよ。
Oh, that suddenly got really sinister. Oh, why is it red?
お姉ちゃんが最後までやる
Why is it red? Oh, it's so sinister. It's so sinister all of a sudden. Wait, hold on. Go through with what? Go through with it. Go through with it. Oh god, now it's turning black. Oh, and not only that.
今さら怖くなったの？
Oh no. Oh no. Satsuji? Murder?
怖くなんて。
It's not murder. It's not murder. It's not murder. It's gonna be a love confession. But they make it so... They make it so sinister. What is this?
じゃあ、私屋上の外で待ってる
No.
から。すべてが終わったら呼んでね。
Yuki, are you paranoid? There's no way they would randomly murder you.
じゃあね、ユキ。
That's not how she said it. Finish the job? What job? In other words, do it is do her in. In other words...
お姉ちゃんが最後までやるって言ったんだよ。
No, Yuki! Yeah, that's not the weird... are you having intrusive thoughts, girl? Are you having paranoid intrusive thoughts, girl? Are you okay?
じゃあ、
No!
ユキ。永遠的な意味で。
No, this... Yuki, are you okay? Yeah, okay. That was a wild turn we just took. That was a wild turn. That was an extremely bizarre look into Yuki's intrusive thoughts. What was that? No way! Was she really trying to kill me? Why? So what Kagami had hiding behind her back was certainly... a weapon? Bukiwaki janai yo.
まずは
It's clearly a love letter. It is clearly a love letter. For some reason she looked down. Maybe she didn't want me to see the intent in her eyes. Yuki! You are paranoid! Girl!
その鏡その結構 手間だったんだからね。
Oh my god, this just sounds worse and worse and
みんなにわか
worse.
らないように。みんなにわからないように。
Wait, did you mean it would be the perfect crime?
何を私に。それは後でわかるわよ。とにかくまずは感謝しなさいよ。あんたのために私がしてあげること。
Huh? Gratitude? Why the hell would I be grateful about someone trying to murder me?
そんなに怒ってたの鏡。なんでそうなるのよ。私は怒ってないわよ。冷静よ。すっごく冷静。
Calmly executing the perfect crime?
鏡さん、謝らないでください。何それ。
Yuki, girl, you have some paranoia issues.
いや、私を殺すのは。殺す？誰が？
Anta. Timidly pointed at her.
なんであんたを私が殺さなきゃいけないのよ。痛いです。
Surely her readiness to use violence at every opportunity is what led to this kind of misunderstanding.
殺さないの？当たり前でしょ。ったく、今までだってあんたがサボるたびに先生からプリント預かったりテスト範囲教えてあげたり取っておいたノート見せてあげたりしてるじゃない。私はいろいろしてあげようと。
Aww! Aww! Alright, once I thought about it, I realized that not even Kagami would be stupid enough to kill me in broad daylight. Then what could it be?
だからまずは感謝しなさいよ。はあ、もう、ありが。
Thank! Right as I said that, I suddenly came to a realization. The true nature of what she was hiding. Don't I do stuff like show you my notes? The thing that Kagami was making such a big deal out of giving to me. For a straight-A student like her, might think it was something to be thankful for, but it certainly wasn't something I would be grateful for. It was all just notes and handouts she got from me while I was skipping, right?
さ、鏡が後ろに隠してるものってたくさんあったりしますかね。まあ、それなりには。
I still think it's a love letter.
分厚いの？まあ、それなりには。分厚いんだ。そんなことはどうでもいいのよ。とりあえず感謝しなさいよ。いや、やめときます。は？なんでよ。だってたくさんあって分厚いんでしょ。それだけ中身ぎっしりなんでしょ。そうよ。
I think it's a love letter, chat. I think it's a love letter.
充実してると充実。
Girl, it is not studying. It is a love letter.
何が？うわーよ。なんで嫌そうな顔するのよ。たくさんあった方がこういうのって嬉しいものなんじゃないの？いや、それは鏡さんだけだと思いますよ。
Oh my god.
遠慮します。
Just learn how to communicate. I spun around and headed towards the fence.
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。待ちたくないです。
I heard Kagami hurrying after me.
待ちなさいって。とりあえず受け取りなさいよ。あんたの分なんだから。いりません。そうだ。併用になるわよ。はあ、そうですか。
I suppose she meant good for my brain.
身につくようにはしたつもりよ。
Okay, it's definitely not a love letter, is it? Chocolate? Nutritious, huh?
試してみる価値はあるんじゃないかしら。
Oh, did she make her? Did she cook her food? That was weird. Usually Kagami would have given up by now. I don't see why she was so desperate just to give me stuff like notes and handouts. Before, she was all, I'll leave it in my desk, so make sure you get it. If you don't, you better know I'll bring it right to your house, and left it at that. What a thoughtful friend. Maybe I should just take it to shut her up. That's what I thought anyway, but then... For some reason, Kagami's eyes looked unusually fierce. Crap, she was like a rabbit looking at a carrot. It was like she would dig in and try to make a meal out of me if I got too close. Right after I accepted it, she'd go and misunderstand that it meant I intended to study, and then force me to go to the study group after class, and then before class, and then again after class. That would be endless hell, repeating over and over. Oh no, I was careless there for a minute. I couldn't let myself get caught in the hell like that.
Kagami-san.
For now, I needed to decline her invitation to hell in a polite and courteous manner.
何？昔の人は言いました。食欲なき食事は毒であるように、意欲なき勉学は身につかないと。
Huh?
ユッキー、お腹減ってない？
Come on, she made you lunch! Just take it!
はい？いや、だから身につかないのです。
Well, I was kinda hungry.
そっか。お腹減ってないなら
Aww.
仕方ない。
Girl, she made you a bento.
ちょっと今のは何よ？いや、だからこれはお腹減ってるんじゃないまあそりゃならどうして受け取らないのよ。だからそれは私にとっては身につかないし、いわば
How are they both so dense? How are you both so dense?
お腹減ってるくせに私のこれは毒だって言うの？はい。
It seemed weird that she said something about me being hungry, but she must have been influenced by my previous statement.
ユキのバカ！もう作ってなんかやらない！
How is she so dense? You deserve that. Kagami threw her hidden object in my face.
っていうか、こんなの作るのに早起きするんじゃなかった。私のバカ。
She ran to leave the rooftop.
お姉ちゃん、ちょっとどこ行くの？
Tsukasa stopped waiting by the door and ran down the stairs after Kagami.
ちょっと。だからいらないと言っておろうに。結局私の意志と。
How dumb are you? Picked up the object wrapped in a cloth. A cloth. It wasn't big enough to be a notebook, though it was pretty heavy.
なんだろう。このずっしりとした重量と。
Of course it's a bento!
楕円形は。
I had a bad feeling, and yet I opened it, and...
そっか。最近のノートってお弁当箱の形してるんだ。
She is so dense! Oops, I fled from reality there for a second. I opened the lid.
具沢山で内容充実。栄養になる。なるほど。でもさ、あの鏡さんなんですよ。今までノートとかプリントとかそういうのはあっても、なんでお弁当？いや、それは考えつかないって。どうしてお弁当なのか未だにわからないもん。
Because she likes you, you utter idiot! From what I knew of her, she's always been all quit skipping and study more and get your shit together. She's always overly serious and would randomly kick and punch me over stuff like that. So why would she give me a lunchbox?
まさか。これはお弁当の形をした暴力なのか。
She's hopeless, she's hopeless, she's hopeless, chat.
タイマーの音は聞こえないな。爆発することはなさそう。
Could be a needle, the old higurashi trick.
どうしてかはわからないけど、鏡はお弁当を作ってきてくれたんだ。私の分だって言ってたもんね。
Her eyes flared up over whether Her eyes flared up just over whether or not I'd accept it. I could tell from the look in her eyes at the contents of the lunchbox just how much effort she put into making this, although it was in disarray after she threw it at me. Yeah, you need to apologize.
これはさすがに謝らなきゃダメだな。
Yeah.
人として。
Yeah. I didn't have the slightest clue as to why she'd make me lunch out of nowhere. Oh my god, it's because she's in love with you! It's really, really obvious she's in love with you. We've been friends for as long as I can remember, but I couldn't recall her ever doing this. I don't think she ever did that before. What a turn of events. I went to apologize to her as I thought about it. She was in a bad mood throughout, but I somehow got her to forgive me. Did she really forgive me? I think she did, at least.
もういいから。
That was apparently the verdict. That meant she forgave me, right? Guess not. Sorry. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, we'll finish up the day and then we'll call it a day. The characters are so dense you could cut it like a cake. Yeah, they're very dense. As I was hanging around in front of the station, I spotted a familiar face. I'd sure been running into her a lot today. Though it looked like she hadn't noticed me yet. Usually I just ignore her and go back to doing my thing, but...
あれこの前のマンションに入っていく。
Takashima-san vanished inside the apartment building where I saw her before. The place she's going had to be...
もしかして、高島さんってあのマンションに住んでるのかな？
That makes sense. I had a lot of time to kill, so I succumbed to my curiosity and followed her. The elevator started moving as soon as I set foot inside the apartment complex. The blinking numbers above it indicated that she was headed for the rooftop.
屋上？ってことはやっぱりここに住んでるってわけじゃないのかな？
When the elevator came back down, I headed in and pressed the button to take me to the rooftop. This was where she was hanging out the other day. Don't you dare, Zakuro! Don't you dare! There she was, standing in that spot as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
やっぱりここにいたんだ。こんなところで何してるの？
みなかみさん、こんばんは。
あ、こんばんは。
みなかみさんこそ、どうしてこのような場所
I'm worried about you deeply.
いや、昨日の今日じゃない？そりゃ高島さんの姿を見かけたから、なんとなく気になって追ってくるでしょ。
気になりましたか？
まあ、迷惑だったらごめん。邪魔なら消えるよ。
そんなことありません。よろしければそのままで。
そう？
The same stuffed doll I'd seen yesterday was lying by her feet.
また落とすつもりだったの？
はい。
Why?
そのぬいぐるみ嫌いとか？
Yeah, do you not like it? Why would you do this?
いいえ、むしろ好きです。とても大切です。
So why would you drop it off the roof?
それなのに落とすの？
Yeah.
はい。そうしないといけないので。
Why?
いけない？何それ？
After giving a half-hearted reply, she looked upward.
しなきゃいけない理由って何？
空ですかね。
That's not an answer.
空？
Indeed, the sky was spread wide before her. It wasn't like there were people up there, and it didn't seem to be any birds either. Up there in the sky were only the stars in the darkness of the night. Takashima-san nodded yes to my question.
空がなんでそうしなきゃいけない理由になるの？
空の場所探し。そんな感じです。
空の場所探し？
はい。みなかみさんはどう思います？
I think, you should stop throwing your stuffed animal off the roof.
何を？
空の始まりと終わり。
空の始まりと終わり？
はい。
I mean, it's not really a beginning and an end. You know, there's like a horizon, and then there's like the atmosphere.
いや、そんなのないんじゃないの？どっから始めてもいいし、終わらせてもいいし。
そうですね。そうだと思います。
This is such an inscrutable
終わりと始ま
conversation.
りを探さなければいけないとして。
それでも終わりと始まり？
そう。終わった場所から始まりの場所。それを探さなきゃいけないとしたら。
Why?
もしかしてあれかな？高島さんはその空の終わりだか始まりだか
This
の
is
場
an
所を探してる？
incomprehensible conversation.
さ、それって高島さん、あれなんだよね。
何ですか？
なんか壺とか売ったりするやつ。教祖様の力が入った
Are you involved in a cult?
そういうところに入ってるってことなのかな？
違います。どこの宗教法人にも入ってません。
Mm,
だいたい私のやってることは宗教と関係ありません。
do I believe her? Not really.
そうなの？じゃあ文学的な比喩？
比喩でもありません。
だったら
This conversation makes no sense. I can't follow it at all.
空気力学です。
You just want to study gravity? What, was she like researching aerodynamics by dropping these dolls? What could you figure out by dropping dolls off a building? You can follow like the rate of descent, I guess. Nothing, right?
ここから眺める街はたくさんの言葉で溢れています。
Another confusing statement.
はあ、まあいろいろな人がいるからね。
でもこの空には言葉が溢れていません。
Girl.
こ
Zakuro.
の空には言葉がない。
Zakuro-chan, I have no idea what you're trying to say. 全然わかんないよ。意味わかんないよ。
言葉がない。
Couldn't tell if it was some kind of metaphor or if she was serious.
この世界には一人の少女がいます。
はあ、
Okay.
一人の少女？
はい。この世界には一人の少女。いいえ。この世界そのものである少女がいます。
世界そのものの少女？
この少女は一人だけ。なぜならば世界そのものであ
I
る
am
か
not
ら。
following at all.
そしてもっと重要なことは、
もっと重要なことは？
その少女はここにいてはいけないのです。
それおかしくない？世界そのものの少女なのにここにいてはいけないって。
She's trying to say that this girl is like the whole world to her?
世界そのものがこの世界にいてはいけないって意味わからないし。
I don't understand.
わかりませんか？
わかりませんよ。
世界そのものである少女は、本来ならばこの世界にいるべきじゃなか
I
った。
don't understand.
ただそれだけのことです。
You mean the girl who means the world? The girl who is worth the world? So she whispered as she gazed at the stars.
夏に輝く大三角。直に見るとこんなに大きいものだとは思いませんでした。その一部は天の川すら飲み込む。
さっきの話は？
無限な線は三角形であること。
It's over my head.
ご存知ではありませんか？
No, I'm not. I've heard of it, well read about it. I'm pretty sure such the title of the book was of learned ignorance and the author was.
ニコラウス・クザーヌス。
We're going deep down the philosophical rabbit hole.
そうそう、神学者だ。よくそんなこと知ってるね。マニアックな。
感性的なものの範囲を超えることのない想像力は、線と三角形との比例関係に立たず、また量的に区別されるから、線は三角形ということに
I don't understand any of this. I don't understand. Since a line and a triangle differ incomparably. Okay. I get that. The line is a single line. The triangle is 3 lines. Okay. The imagination, which does not transcend the genus of perceptible things, does not apprehend that the former can be the latter. So they do not understand that the triangle can be a line?
近代哲学を準備したと言われる神学者の本だね。この三角形は円であり球である。つまり三角は全ての図形となり、そしてそれら全てが無限足り得る。
I mean, I guess.
三位一体説を三角形という図形を使ってその正当性を証明する試みだけど、
やっぱりこじつけって感じがしますか？
Yes.
え？
I feel my brain fragmenting.
各種証明の仕方と神の証明には一切の関連がない。ましてや三位一体説と三角形は何ら関係がない。
ってなんで私がそう考えてるとかなるの？
違いますか？
She wasn't wrong. I remember thinking that as I read his book. But how did she?
なんでそんなマニアックなことを知っているのかって
Where do you know
疑問
that
以上に
maniac stuff?
なんで私が考えてることがわかるようなふりをするのかな。
ふり？そう思います？
Oh, does she know?
まあ常識から考えて、だって他人の心なんてわかるわけないでしょ。
他人の心はわからない。
They spent so long up there, it's now dark. Yes.
なんつうか他人の記憶を共有することなんてできないでしょ。
いいえ、できますよ。
Supernatural powers!
なんで？
世界そのものの少女ですから。
Just what is she saying? Maybe she really is one of those unstable people. Yeah. Climbing to be the world itself. Or is she talking about that anime, Suzumiya something or other?
世界そのものの少女はそこにいるべきではない。こ
Listen,
の空のどこかで待つ少女の場所に帰るべきなんです。
I love a philosophical bent, but my brain is too fried for this. It's been 2 hours.
参考程度にお聞きしますが、誰が空で待っているのですか？
守るべきもの、守らなければならないと誓った少女がこの空のどこかに。世界そのものの少女は空の少女のもとに帰らなければな
So
らない。
who is the girl in the sky?
その世界そのものの少女って空の少女探してるの？
はい。
もしかしてぬいぐるみを落としてた理由ってそれなの？
I'm not following.
はい。
I mean, I like the writing, but it's very dense and convoluted. Takashima-san approached the fence carrying 2 stuffed dolls. She held the dolls out towards the sky.
この世界そのものである少女はここにいる。だから答えて。羽咲く少女よ。
The girl who sprouts wings. Is she like an angel or something? Pretty sure there wasn't an anime like that, or was it a game? Yeah, it was period by Little Witch. There is a girl who sprouts wings. She is waiting in the air. Well, I don't know a whole lot about anime.
空に輝く無限なる三角よ。銀河を飲み込む大いなる無限よ。少女の言葉を。
As she murmured that, she threw the doll. The doll hovered in the air for just the slightest moment, then descended and fell to the ground. Of course.
落ちてしまいました。
Of course it did!
この前やってたこと？
いいえ、似てますが違います。
For some reason, she looked a little sad as she said that. She picked up the next doll and headed out to the sky.
3つの星、3つの魂よ。三角形は円であり球であり、そしてそれは無限の線である。無限の線とは絶対者。1にして善、善にして1。その魂を導きたまえ。
The next doll floated and then fell straight down.
落ちました。
Yes, what did you expect?
一応物理とかで習ったよね。世界には重力というのがあってね。
空気力学のパイオニア。小さなエッフェルはその塔の下に立つ。
Hey, Halo! We're just finishing up the scene and then we're wrapping up for the night.
何それ？
I'm glad you're able to make it.
空気力学のおまじないです。
You came at a strange time.
空気力学って流体力学だよね。
違いますよ。空気力学はもっと精神的な力学です。
あは精神的な力学ですか。
What does that have to do with the laws of gravity? She was definitely talking about some occult stuff, right? Yeah. She headed downstairs to go fetch the dolls. I hesitated for a second to go along with her, but my curiosity won out, and I ended up following her. Takashima-san was brushing the dirt off the dolls.
あのさ、質問いいかな。
はい。
世界そのものの少女がこの世界から消えたら、この世界はどうなるの？
この世界は生まれ変わります。
そうなんだ。
Oh no. Oh no. Sakura is the girl who is the world itself, then. Her explanation just kept getting more and more suspicious.
もしかして、この世界が正しくないから、正しい姿に戻すために、
I don't know. I
I
don't know.
落下させてるの？
なんでそんな風に思ったのですか？
いや、世の中には信仰の自由っていうのもあるし、 高島さんがそう思うのはそれで別に構わないんだけど。
だけどどうしましたか？
あんまりフェンス乗り越えてぬいぐるみ落とすとかやめた方がいいよ。まず危ないし、あと近所の人も不審がるし。
そうですね。ただもしそのようなことが
Girl, we're
起きたら
trying to say you'll fall off!
それは世界が決めた運命です。世界である少女の意志です。
Damn. The only thing I got from that mess was the fact I had no idea what the hell she was saying!
あのさ、世界に不正がはびこってて許せないっていうのはわかるし、そんな世の中を変えたいっていうのもわかるんだけどさ。
何ですか？
I don't know. I don't know!
悪いから、それを変えるためにやってるのかなって。
いいえ、悪いとか悪くないとか
I
の問題
I
では
can't
なく、
follow this! Whoa, she was clearly a full-blown religious nut. Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. She takes such long pauses in between sentences. I end up accidentally interrupting her.
ほんで、世界少女を空の少女に戻すためにはどんな条件が必要なの？
世界少女。
どうしたの？
いや、なんかかっこいい響きでいいな。
The hell?
夏の大三角が見える時刻。
夏の大三角って今は7月だから結構見える時間長いよね。
今日は13日ですから、日が暮れる頃、東の空から昇り、明け方に西の空に消えます。
それで時刻は？
わかりません。だからいろいろな時間を試しているのです。
そうなんだ。
I'm glad you see because I don't.
なら星が綺麗に見える日じゃないとダメなんだ。
そうですね。
ところで、どうしてこのマンションの屋上なの？
There are plenty of other tall buildings.
単にこのマンションは簡単に屋上に入れるのと、周りに邪魔になる高い建物が少ないからです。
なるほどね。じゃあ入れればここ以外でもいいわけなんだ。
はい。星がよく見えれば。
そう。
So you're just gonna chuck off stuffed animals off the roof of every tall building?
あと、なんでぬいぐるみを落とすの？
人を模したものなら何でも。ただ、普通の人形とかマネキンだと危ないですから。
まあ、それはそうだね。柔らかい素材じゃなきゃいけないから、ぬいぐるみなんだ。
The clearer the view of the sky, the easier it was to spot the summer triangle.
そういえば、そろそろ夏休みだね。
I swear to God, if they do not finish this conversation,
まだ1週間ぐらい
if they start going on and on about the summer triangle and the stuffed animals and the girl in the world and all that, I don't know.
少し早い夏休みの宿題みたいだね。なんかそ、
は
I wondered why I felt like that. Usually, I'd want to get away from such a crazy person as quickly as possible. And yet my mouth seemed compelled to respond.
なんか、私も一緒に探すよ。
Girl,
その
don't.
世界少女と空の少女が出会える場所とかいうの。
Okay, I guess we're on the Zakuro route now.
ありがとうございます。
Takashima-san bowed deeply. She didn't need to be so thankful, was what I thought, but I was still a little unsure why he blurted that out in the first place. But spending a summer night with her, gazing at the stars, looking for the world girl and the girl of the sky she talked about actually seemed kind of fun. Despite knowing full well nothing like that existed, I couldn't help but think it might be fun. Alright. Beautiful background, but I need to call it a day. It is over 2 hours, it's late, I need to grab dinner. This is such a wild conversation. Yeah, if I get sucked into another scene, I'm gonna be here for another hour. And I want to eat dinner. Alright. Great writing though. I really like the writing, I like the atmosphere, it's mysterious, kind of spooky. It's great. But I don't have the patience to play much more, at least for today. Alright. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed all of that philosophical stuff. Yeah, the bread and butter of Tsubahime is philosophical ruminations, along with like some dark ero and stuff like that. I won't spoil it, but you should play it for yourself. I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for coming, Halo, Starstein, Pumpkin, Kuroe, Ijitsu, Memento, Swantanimo, and I think that's everybody. And I will see you on Wednesday. We're going to be playing some more games that is hopefully easier to understand. Okay, thanks for coming, everybody. Bye-bye.